Hello, and welcome back. My plan was to come on a bit earlier than this, but I ended up dozing off on the couch. So here I am, a little bit late, made to play some Alan Wake 2. Not entirely sure how long we'll stay on or what we'll actually do, but we'll at least get the game up and running. We'll at least get the playthrough started. Oh. Rabbit, run, rabbit, run, run, run. Run, rabbit, run, run, run. Right. I think we are good to go. So, this is the brand new Alan Wake 2, released as of yesterday. Let's see how much it differs from the one we played earlier. I do know it's going to be a lot longer. And once we're done with this, we'll probably just move back onto Lords of the Fallen, because I don't think there's any other games out there that's been released recently that I would like to play. So I don't think there'll be no real excuse. Rabbit run, rabbit run, run.
Back to the beginning. We all come to a story with hopes and expectations, looking for an answer. Sometimes it would be better to live with that hope without ever knowing the full story. In a horror story, there are only victims and monsters. And the trick is not to end up as either. But trapped by the genre, we are all ripped to pieces along the way. This is not the story I hoped it would be. This is not the ending I wanted. This story will eat us alive. This story is a monster. And monsters wear many faces.
Okay. action or is that graphics? Oh. Okay.
Come on in. We should go.
Where'd he gone?
Is this the lake? Am I Alan Wake in the future? Jesus. I hear them everywhere. Oscario. Fuck. Help? Oh, Jesus. What's going on with this sound?
Cold. That worked. And then what?
Just like this? There's an issue with the sound. There's an issue with the sound. What's going on with this sound? Hmm.
Hey, kiddo. How are you?
I'm good, Mom. How are you?
This trip might take a little longer than I thought. I'm sorry I've been gone so much lately, Logan.
Oh my god, Mom, it's not your fault people get all murdery. What happened?
Just work stuff.
Right. Well, Dad and I are just watching the latest episode of Night Springs here. Mom, it's so good.
No spoilers! I'll let you get back to the show. You were supposed to wait and watch with me. I love you both.
This is what happens when you go on work trips, Mom. Love you too. And say hi to Casey. Tell him to stop brooding so much.
Logan? I will. Bye, kiddo. Logan thinks you should try cheering up.
Snarky kid. Wonder where she gets that from.
It can't be a coincidence that another body turns up just as we arrive in town. Feels like the killer's leaving us a message.
I'm glad you're on this case with me, Anderson. It's right up your alley. You should take lead. Think of me as the backup.
Okay. Any words of advice?
Nothing that would cheer anyone up. Here we are. Cauldron Lake.
Time to get to work. A deputy was supposed to be here to show us to the crime scene. There's the car, so where's the deputy?
Eaten by a bear? I'll check out that map. Worth memorizing before we get swallowed up by the trees.
I should take a look at that map.
You have an actual map.
Take a look.
Hey, over here. Hey there. Agent Casey, right? Sheriff Breaker said you'd be coming by to take over the case.
You're half right. Anderson?
Saga Anderson. I'll be leading this case. Seems you already know my partner, Alex Casey.
Shoot. Sorry about that, ma'am. I'm Deputy Mulligan. I just figured that, you know, that, Federal agent's right here, Thornton. My partner, Thornton, down at the crime scene. He's not what you call the sharpest axe in the shed.
Right here? What do you mean? Are they with you? Oh, shit! They didn't hear me, did they?
Were there any witnesses?
Yeah, a couple out-of-towners. I wonder what they were doing sneaking around the woods at night.
Mention the city folk. It's pretty suspicious.
Not that we have anything against city folk, cried Thornton. But don't worry. Sheriff Breaker took them back to town a while ago.
I want to see the body. How do we get there?
Oh, sure, that's real simple. Just through the hole in the fence, down the hill towards the lake, around the old convenience store. You can't miss it. Everything's been closed since the area was fenced off. The store, the campground, all of it.
Mulligan, tell him I'm here waiting. I'll show him around.
They got it, Thornton.
Thank you.
Before we get to the crime scene, there's time to review the facts of the case so far. Make sure I'm seeing the clues clearly.
Ooh.
My version of the Mind Palace technique. To sift through clues and work the case. Building the Mind Place again for each case. Using each field office as a model in my head. The facts are on the board. Everything we know about the previous murders. Worth taking another look.
Case board is a mental technique that allows Saga to analyze clues and progress the investigation. All victims reported missing in 2010. No other commonalities. Head Lane, dentist, stab wounds, bloating, bruising on the wrists. Reported missing in 2012, buried in a shallow grave 20. So found buried in a shallow grave in 2012. Annie Davis, teacher, body bloated, large chest wound. Found Condon Lake 2018, some organs missing. Predation, state of the body does not match 8 years spent in the lake. Percy Wolf. Found 2 weeks ago, chest wound. Was ruled as cause of death. Tattooing on bodies are eligible. Murder methods. Slight difference in the murderers. Bloating only commonality in bodies, but not cause of death. Chest trauma. Exposure to water post-mortem. Bruising on wrists and legs. 2 of the victims had bruising, some form of restraint, strapped or belt down. Deep gash in the chest, heart missing. Most recent victim died of a major chest trauma consistent with 2018 victim, hard to confirm due to condition of body. All bodies experienced bloating. Bloating of the corpse indicative of drowning, but only 1 victim was found in water. Killer profile, post-mortem tattooing of the body. Victim number 3 was covered in eligible tattoos, a message from the killer maybe, or their art. Murder targets have no discernible common traits. Apart from going missing in 2010, the victims have nothing apparent in common. It's the same year that Alan Wake would have went missing. Chest trauma resembles animal butchery techniques. That's cool though. I do like that. This whole Mind Palace switch.
I see you're already hard at work, Anderson. Close to
We're
cracking
just getting
it.
started.
That's good.
Let's head down the hill to the crime scene.
Visiting the Mind Palace does not force the games to be mindful of nearby
Okay,
threats.
nature.
Hey, Casey. You putting me in charge. Why now?
Look, Anderson, you're a better detective than I am. You've cracked cases that had the rest of us baffled. I don't want to slow you down.
Are you thinking of retiring? You know what happens to cops who say this is their last case.
Mm-hmm. Real funny, Anderson.
Find.
Stairs are out. You okay to jump down?
I'm not that old.
Good old Mirror Peak. The mighty mountain in the distance is no other than Mirror Peak, the iconic landmark overlooking Cauldron Lake from the right angle. It's beautiful. Its beauty will be reflected on the calm surface of the lake.
Not a bad place to get murdered.
If getting back to nature is your thing.
Damn. Should have brought an umbrella.
I like the rain. The only thing around here that feels like home.
You think the local law had the sense to put up a tarp?
If they did, next coffee's on me.
I bet.
How much clearer can I make it, Mulligan? Hey!
Deputy Thornton, I take it.
That's me, at your service, ready to get this case solved. Now the body's behind the store. Come on, I'll show you. So, FBI, huh? That's so cool. Hunting down psycho serial killers and shootouts with the mob.
You forgot the UFO cover-ups.
What? Those are real? You guys hiring?
Let's just see this body, shall we?
Now this is the scene of the crime. We found him on the table. Now, he didn't touch nothing, you know, procedures and stuff.
Thanks, Deputy.
No tarp. You owe me a
Okay.
coffee.
Let's start by examining our guest of honor. Does this fit the MO of the previous murders?
Yes.
Body is positioned on the table. Ritualist?
Yeah, sorry. See, active clues. The key image can be selected. Yes.
Just as we arrive in town. Coincidence? The killer left the heart right next to the body. Bruising on the wrist from the cargo straps holding him down. Incised stab wound. Chest cut open. Heart removed. think. Heart removed from chest, strapped by the wrists. Definitely matches the previous murders. But this time the heart and the straps were left behind. More clues to work with. This makes 4 murders that we know about.
Clues have resolved the open question and unlocked a deduction. As you advance the investigation, new questions will be unlocked, updating your goals. Learn more about the victim, learn more about the killer. Okay.
Who is our victim? Who killed him? Need to find more clues. Large amount of blood on the table. The victim died here. Multiple people were here. Multiple killers? Someone left in a hurry. Knocked the tripod over. Was it for a camera? Someone was drinking beer. They spent time here, waiting. A creepy twig sculpture? Wonder what's inside. I should take a look around for a way to open this thing.
Views, follow the steps. Wash hands, take chicken out of fridge, take a nap.
I'm gonna go check something out. Be right back.
Got it.
I can use what to activate the flashlight? Come on. Okay.
Hey there, Mr. Deer. You remind me of a dream I had.
They warning to you, fellow trespassers. They say the lake is a caldera, something formed by an erupting volcano or the sinkholes that leaves in its wake. What if that's not true? What if something else, something less natural and much more man-made, intentional? They say the lake's not formed, it's designed and it has a purpose. The lake is a hiding place beneath the calm surface lies a secret machinery ready to be activated at the press of a button. The people with the button are in that big house by the lake preparing, you know it. First drawing a water line. Real caldera is made from volcano lava. Second drawing line, water Second drawing, waterline, engineered structure, strange machines. They do something with these. Okay.
But you can trust me. I've been doing some deep research online, and I know how to keep confidential matters confidential.
Okay.
I get that the UFO thing was a joke.
Wash hands. This is
Anderson! Hey, let's get back to work over here, can we?
okay. Okay. Right. It is. That one. That one. Wait, is that no? Wait, what? Wash your hands. Checking out the fridge. Taking that. This is. Got those two right. What's the point of trying to point you down? Huh? Already confused. Maybe it's the hands one then?
Hey, Casey. What's the Forest's favorite shape?
Please, Anderson. Just one case without the
A triangle.
I don't get it.
Yes, you do.
Wash your hands. You here. Get the chicken out the fridge. And take a nap. The wrong last one. Don't take anything if you're on one of the trees. Right.
footprints, indicating multiple killers. Quite the party.
Yeah, for later, so I might go back. Some more things in here.
Did you get lost, Anderson?
Push, push.
I think I saw something. It'll only take a minute.
I'll wait here.
Locked. They really don't want people coming in here. Hello, this is Agent Anderson and Agent Casey, FBI. We'd like to come in and ask a few questions pertaining to an investigation. Nice talking to you, too. Is that a kid's lunchbox? An Alex Casey movie lunchbox. Casey hates the endless jokes about coincidentally having the same name as a fake detective. But he really hates the movies.
Not a big fan of this rendering time it takes. Oh, okay.
Good to see you still in one piece.
Any
Anderson.
idea who the victim is?
Wait, what?
Heard a word about him since. Well, until now.
Oh.
Robert Nightingale?
Yes, you probably knew him. Brothers in arms. Oh, and sisters.
It's Nightingale. The fuck?
So you knew our victim?
Well, I didn't recognize him in his current state. But yeah, I ran into him a few times at Quantico. Never worked any cases together. After his partner got killed in the field, he went off the deep end. Got the boot pretty quick after that.
Nightingale went missing 13 years ago, 2010.
The same as all the other victims.
Certainly fits the pattern. Makes me wonder what was going on that year.
Probably something this town wants to forget.
So what happened to Nightingale after the Bureau let him go?
I only know the rumors. Depression led to booze, booze led to paranoia. He got some wild ideas in his head, chased ghosts until he fell off the map. Guess he ended up here,
I bet there's more to that story.
but no happy ending.
Okay, right. I'm going to take a quick break here and refill my water bottle and maybe mess about with the settings a little bit just to see if I can get it to run a bit better. It seems a bit janky at the moment. I think it's just a case of it being brand new. Just a few bugs that need to be ironed out, but either way, let me switch over to there. Right. So I will be back shortly. Right, let's get back to it then, shall we?
I think... Robert Nightingale, ex-FBI, came to Bright Falls 13 years ago. They planned for the murder to happen here, passing the time with equipment ready. They were waiting for him. But why Nightingale? He's been missing for 13 years. Why here? Why now?
Victim came from where?
Profiling. Get into the subject's head. See what they saw. Feel what they felt. Use whatever I know about them to guide my intuition to a revelation. Piece it together.
We're finding people of interest.
Nightingale was chosen as the victim. Why?
Flip the switch. It goes click. Lights are off. But somebody's home. Somebody's home.
This wasn't some random act of violence. This was a ritual. And Nightingale a component. They didn't see him as a person. More like a container for something. Agent Nightingale has been MIA for 13 years. How did he end up here?
Up from the lake that's not a lake. It's dark. He was there too. You are not allowed in the lake until he says otherwise.
Robert Nightingale came from the lake, before his murder. Finding a Casey movie lunchbox out here can't be a coincidence. Another message?
Fuck. Who left these?
The lake is connected to Nightingale somehow. Casey, let's take a look down by the lake. Lead the way.
Sounds good. This way, right?
Right.
Okay, well, I'll just wait here.
This one of your hunches, Anderson? Did something happen at the lake?
I think Nightingale came up from that direction. From the lake. Probably looking for shelter. Safety. They were waiting for him.
When you're ready, I'd love to hear what you put together so far.
Sure. It's not that complicated. Nightingale was out in the woods alone at night, possibly nude. The killers knew he was here, ambushed him, dragged him to the campgrounds, strapped him to the table, cut his heart out. But then they were interrupted by those witnesses, the Bookers. The job is unfinished.
That seems pretty complicated to me. What was this guy doing skinny dipping at this time of year?
Haven't figured that part out yet.
Lots of questions.
Lots of answers for us to find.
I didn't know trees got that big.
Hey.
A
You.
witch with no heart. A strange echo of owl murder. Tracks. Barefoot. Nightingales? They come out from under the boulder.
Makes no sense.
There's a piece of paper on the ground.
And pick it up.
A page full of text on one side. Not a printout. Written with the typewriter. Old school. Lines scratched out and edits added with a pen.
Like a manuscript. Page of a story. The killer left a message.
It's for us. The text is about us. The victim was one of their own. FBI Special Agent Robert Nightingale. And then there was the page they found. The first step down into terrifying depths.
Reading
the words.
These words felt like a message. Someone knew they were here. Someone playing a game with them. An invitation. How could they not accept?
Even if they knew it would end up hurting them. Someone's been watching us.
Playing a sick game with us.
You were right. This is right up my alley. Nightingale came this way. Either he dropped this page, or the killers left it for us. I should profile Nightingale about this page. What is Nightingale's role in this?
Carry his words close to my chestnut. Inside, the awful truth. You must dig it out.
Something was put inside him. In his chest. I must find out what.
The victim was one of their own. FBI Special Agent Robert Nightingale.
Yeah, so they've carried that on. That's good. Appreciate that.
I think he came from the lake. But his tracks make no sense. And here. Time to properly examine the body. See what I can find inside. Casey, I think something's been put inside Nightingale's body. Let's tell the deputies to get the body to the town morgue.
Okay.
What's up this way?
I'll look around.
Oh,
See you in a bit.
Take your time.
it's where we came.
Did you
Okay.
know this entire area is inside a caldera? This whole mountain used to be an active volcano. Imagine the force it took to carve this crater out of the earth. Calderas are pretty rare, so be sure to take it in.
So, essentially, we're standing in the gaping maw of hell.
You got it.
Hey, you
I
made
used
it
to
back.
love geology
Good.
when I was in school. I helped Logan build a great baking soda volcano for her science fair.
Cheating on a science fair? That's almost a crime, Anderson.
I'm not gonna say no to quality time with a volcano. I mean, my daughter.
I hope you didn't get stuck in any of those big puddles. Crazy flooding down there, huh? Just like I said.
Deputy, I want the body taken back to town for a proper examination ASAP.
Sure. The coroner won't be back in town for another week after Deerfest.
Not a problem. I'll do it myself.
Oh, and Sheriff Breaker
Deerfest?
called to say he's got the Bookers at the Oh Deer Diner in town. Oh, and I've got a key to the gate. It's a shortcut back to the parking lot just up the hill.
Thanks.
Thanks. Let's get the car, drive to Bright Falls, and talk to these witnesses, the Bookers.
At the diner, right? I could use a cup of coffee.
Let's try that shortcut the deputy mentioned.
Sounds good.
Seems like a nice town so far. Murders aside. Pretty woods. Cute lodge we got set up in. We should go for a hike if we get a chance.
Town is cursed.
Mean, Anderson.
Deputies aren't exactly up to the task, but hopefully the sheriff will be more helpful.
Not a surprise about the deputies. Doubt they've seen much stuff this gruesome.
A lunchbox again. Who's leaving these out here?
And then Anderson. Let's get going.
Can't fit the clues all together yet. Heart removed, tripod, tracks leading to a dead end.
A tripod? For a camera? To record a snuff film?
Maybe. And why take out his heart just to throw it away?
To stuff in something for us to find.
I want to walk around for a minute.
You know where to find me.
Hey, come on, Anderson, we're going. Okay, well, you stay there. I'm going.
I'm gonna go check something out. Be right back.
Got it.
Here we are. Let's drive back to town and meet the sheriff at the diner.
Duh.
I can't get that manuscript page out of my head. I've never seen killers.
Hmm. Okay.
Reach out so directly.
Thanks for joining us. Hope it wasn't too much trouble.
before.
Damn impressive work so far. With your technique, these...
Okay, this is becoming a bit
hunches were moving fast.
annoying.
I wasn't sure about taking a case so far from home, but I'm thrilled to be here for this mystery. Need to swing by the lodge to get anything from the field office?
No, I'm all set.
I'll park there anyway. I want to walk to the diner, get a feel for the town.
Wondering if it's my... Can't be my PC, right?
The diner's just up the...
Let's have a look.
Waterfront. Shouldn't keep the sheriff and our witnesses waiting.
I smell coffee.
Just how much coffee have you had today, Charlie?
Don't know, don't care. How much have you had? Not enough. That's all.
I need bolt cutters.
Never enough coffee. Oh, rich, bittersweet nectar.
Not to toot my own horn, but I am pretty darn sure my... I mean, our float will be the belle of the ball at this year's Deer Fest. Just a few more days.
It's a nice-looking float for sure. This is my first Deer Fest, so I don't know what...
Oh, dear.
It is the finest entertainment a town like ours has to offer. The happiest day of the year. Like Christmas, but better. Oh, like certain folks. Let me get.
Yeah, so switch to controller. I get to sit back with my controller. I just need to check. Flashlight is B.
The FBI. Welcome to Bright Falls. It's nice to have you here. I got you both some coffee.
Thanks.
Oh, it's Washington's finest.
Nice to meet you, Sheriff. I'm set for coffee.
Right, gonna restart the game, and then we're gonna close down any and all background applications. Getting up a fair bit of memory. Let's see if just a cheeky little restart the game will help. continue. Hopefully this will help with the issues.
I can't get that manuscript page out of my head. I've never seen killers.
Right. Shit. So apparently, the audio bugs on PC are down to it not being installed on an SSD. And I'm pretty sure I installed this on a HDD. Because I didn't install it on my C drive, I installed it on my D drive. If I'm not mistaken, my D drive is HDD.
Reach out so directly before.
Damn impressive work so far. With your technique, these...
Right, then I am... Shit.
Hunches were moving fast.
I wasn't sure about taking a case so far from home, but I'm thrilled to be here for this mystery.
Right. Okay. Oh. Wait until the game's loaded up first.
Need to swing by.
Don't know how long this is gonna take. God. Okay. Let's have a look. I'm just seeing if there's what's best to do here. Okay. Right. Let me see what I can. What I'm gonna have to do is uninstall it. I'm gonna have to reinstall it back onto the C drive. Let's see. Okay. It's ridiculous that you can't have it on a yeah, it's ridiculous that you can't have it on a HDD. And that must be on a, well, according to comments online, the fact that not on an SSD will be the reason why it's such a pain. Okay. Right. We will have to see how quickly this decides to install, browse. Wow. Of course. Okay. Right, let's see how quickly that's going to install. Yeah, it's 81 gigabytes. Install a few things from my C drive. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. That's a good point actually. Is what I need to do is I need to basically wipe both hard drives, or wipe both my drives, and then start again from scratch in terms of installs, because I've installed so much and forgotten about so much. There's a lot of driver space that's just taken up. I don't really know what's causing the usage. No, don't. There we go. Thanks. Okay. Right. That's better. Seems that Cyberpunk took quite a bit up. Right. I'm going to end it here just real quick. Wait for that to install and then I'll be back.